Good day, everyone. You're welcome to the lesson of today. Our topic for today is informal letters. Like you can see, we've talked about it before, and we are studying this topic in English grammar. My name is Adedayo Adegoke. You are welcome to this class. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to define informal letter, mention features of informal letters, and write informal letters. Okay, what are informal letters? Informal letters are letters we write to our loved ones or close relatives. That is, people that are very close to you, like your parents, your father, your mother, your siblings, that's your sister, your brother, your relatives, your uncle, your aunt, your cousin, your nephew, your niece. You know, the list is endless. So even the friends of your sister, the friends of your brother, you know, they are your friends. They are people that you are very close with, that you speak freely with. And also, you don't put a title in an informal letter. You put title in composition, like my best food, the game I like best. In informal letters, you don't put title in them. Okay, what are the features of informal letters? As you can see, this is an informal letter because there's an address, there's a date, there is a salutation there is a body of the letter, there's a compliment, then there is the name. You can see that is what a letter is. You have been taught informal letter in our last lesson. This is just to brush you up, and to make you do more exercises so that you can be better at it. So informal letters are letters you write to your friends and your close relatives, and then you must include, first of all, you must write your address, and that's the sender's address because you are the one sending the letter. You must write your address, that is where you live. If you live at, let's say, you live at number 3 Toyin Street at Dalimo. So you put your address there, 3 Toyin Street. Then you put your comma. Like you can see a comma here. 3. You can see a comma here. 3 Toyin Street. Put your comma. Go to the next line. Dalimo. Go to the next line. Dalimo is where? Ogun State. So that when somebody wants to look for you, the person will go to Ogun State. Okay, before you even put Ogun State, after you put Dalimo, you can put Songo Ota. Then you put Ogun State. So when someone is looking for you, the person comes to the last part of the address, comes to Ogun State. Then from Ogun State, the person comes to Songo Ota. Then from Songo Ota, the person asks for Dalimo. Then from Dalimo, the person asks for 3 Toyin Street. So that's the purpose of the address. Then you put the date as well. You can see the date you are writing that letter. It tells you to keep record. Then you have the salutation, who you are writing to. Dear Jimmy, or dear Margaret, or lovely Johnson, whatever the name of your friend is, or the name of the person you're writing to, you include their name. Then you now come to the body of the letter. Of course, before you start telling them anything, you have to greet them, ask after them, what they are up to. Then you now tell them whatever it is you need to tell them. Maybe you want to explain what you have been doing at home, or you want to explain some of the activities that you have participated in while at school. So you write all the message in the body. Now, if you have lots of things you want to talk about, maybe you want to talk about school, you still want to talk about your siblings, you want to talk about what is happening in the family, or you even want to talk to your friend about what is happening in the country. Since there are different things you want to talk about, what do? You arrange your points in paragraphs. Let me show you one that has different faces. Look at this letter. You see, from year to year, this is from year to year is one line of thoughts there. This one is just the introductory part. You will be pleased to know that I am coming home for the weekend. I am very excited to meet you all after so long. Now, look at this part. I feel elated to share that the project I had been working on has been selected by America's Library Council. It was a very challenging task for me, but I am glad that my hard work has paid off. Now, this is one line of thought, telling them about what he did there. Now, look at this one. Leaving aside my chores, I have also started taking care of my diet as you suggested. Now, this one is about activities, projects. This one is about his personal development. He says he's on a diet now. You can see that he's talking about, first, he greeted them. He showed them that he's very happy. He showed them that he's very happy to write to them. Then later, he mentioned the project he's involved in, and then here he's telling them about the diet that he has started. So you can see he has different thoughts there. And so that's what you do. When you have different things you want to talk about, you just don't write everything like that. You break them into paragraph. Then look at this last part. That's the kind of concluding part. It says, how is everyone at home? I hope Ritu's dance classes are running well. Then it says, update me about everything soon. And please do not forget to visit the doctor for your routine checkup. Convey my regards to Papa and love to dear Ritu. Yours lovingly, Neha. Now, you have seen there, the last part must ask after everyone, tell them you'll be writing to them soon, or that they should send you a feedback. Like when you are writing to your mom or to your dad, after you have maybe praised them, thanked them for all that they've been doing for you, then what do you do again? You mention maybe some of the things that you would like them to look into that concerns you or that concerns the family. Then after you've done that, you tell them that, oh, you appreciate that you always love them for all that they've done. You still show them that you care more about them. So you just don't greet them, write whatever it is you want to tell them and stop there. You still have to show them more concern, and then you can even tell them, Mom, if there's anything you would like me to know or to do, you can just let me know. You know, that's, you are expecting a feedback from them, from whoever you are writing to. Then you have the complimentary closure, the yours lovingly, then you write your name. You see, these are all parts of the informal letters. You were shown all the structure in the previous lesson. So you have paragraph 1, your first point with detail. Paragraph 2, your second point with detail. Paragraph 3, your third point with detail. Then, you know, the closing sentence, and then the signing off. The sign off is to the closing, complimentary closure that we talked about here. Okay, then you have your name. Of course, since you are writing, except maybe they just ask you to form a letter, you don't want to put your name there. That is now when you can make up a name that is not your own. But if you are writing to your dad, to your mom, or to your teacher, you are writing maybe something that your teacher asks you to, maybe explain how you spent, write a letter, you know, detailing how you spent your last holiday. You don't need to change your name. You still need to put so that your teacher will know who is writing the letter, and then will be able to, you know, put your picture to you, as in align your story to you. So you must write your name, except otherwise you feel, oh, I don't want to put my name. But if it is necessary, it is important, then you put your name so that the person you are writing to will know who is writing. This is another example, another letter for you to see how it is written. You know, in the last lesson you were taught that sometimes the writer's address, most of the times, it is on this right hand side. It can also be on this left hand side, as you can see on the screen. Okay, the address here is on the right hand side. It's on the right hand side. Okay, this is a template for you. From your write to address, though you don't need to put from when you are writing a letter, but it is because you are the sender That's why that from is there. So you put your address there, you put the date, then dear dash, the name of the person you are writing to. Then you start forming your own letter. Hello, how are you? Whatever it is I want to start with. My friend, it's been a long time. Whatever words that you want to use to start your own, you are just make sure that you are writing in a way that the person understands, in a way that is understandable, and then you write using the right punctuation marks, like full stop. You know, when you're asking a question, you can see a question mark here. How are you? You see, how is the weather there? Hope you and everyone is doing well. The full stop. When you use the right punctuation, like the comma, the full stop, the question mark, it will help the reader, the receiver, to understand your message, because it doesn't make any sense if you write a letter and the person does not understand. Okay, so you must always make sure, after writing the letter, of course, you have to check, even let somebody check for you to make sure that it is well written. Okay, this is also a layout. This is also an example of an informal letter. If you need to read all these letters, you can pause the video and then go through them. But you need to write your own words, write your own letter in your own words. You don't need to copy anyone, it is just to guide you. Okay, these are more examples. Okay, now you have been told that informal letters are letters that we write to our loved ones or close relatives, and that you don't put a title like when you are writing a composition, and also that part of an informal letter at the address, the date, that's the sender's address, you who is writing the letter, the date, the salutation or the greeting, the body, then the conclusion, and then you have the complimentary closing, like yours lovingly, or yours sincerely, or your loving daughter, or your loving son, and then you have your name at the back under it. Okay, for today you are to write a letter to your father, thanking him for all the good things he has done for your family. You know, all the good things that your daddy has done, you write, you thank him, mention them. Maybe you might have even forgotten, but mention it. Tell him how grateful you are for all those things he has done. Maybe he took you out, you can put that in one paragraph. Like that, there was a time he took us to maybe the amusement park. It was a wonderful day. I enjoyed myself. It made me learn more. Or wherever he might have taken you to, or whatever he has bought. Maybe he did not even take you out, but he bought something for you. You know, even paying your school fees, buying you clothes, giving mommy money to give you good food. You know, all those things. Just write everything down and thank your dad for all the good things he has done for your family. Not only for you, for your siblings, for your mom. All of you are the family, the father, the mother, the children. So write a letter thanking your father. Then give your dad a copy. Look at it here. Give your dad a copy and send one to me. That is the letter you have written, you send. You may write snap and send. That is, you may write on a paper, then you snap it and you send to my mail, or you type and send to my email. I'll be expecting your letter. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day and be happy.